Hey guys, hopefully you guys can see me here. If you guys can just kind of let me know, um, if you guys can see me, is that good? Hey guys, hopefully you guys can see me here. If you guys can just kind of let me know, if you guys can see me, is that good? Hey guys, hopefully you guys can. Wait a second here. I'm coming, I swear. What is going on here? Okay, back to this. Okay. I am not in the group, so let me push this up here. I'm not in the group, so if you guys can comment below and let me know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with that link. And I just sent it over here to Deidra, so hopefully she can get on here. We can get this going, but I don't know what's going on with the link that you guys were given. For some reason, we're trying to get on, and it's saying that the host is already using it. So I decided to try to like not give you guys another link and then have people like trying to get on just to go live in here. So hopefully Deidra will be getting on here shortly. I'm gonna just check into the group. Bear with us, guys. This is just the fun of technical difficulty sometimes. Okay, so I don't see myself in this group. Gosh, please tell me somebody if I'm on here. Deidra, do you see me on? Oh, good. There's Deidra. Okay, cool. All right, hold on a second. Deidra, I don't see you, girl. Viewers, 1. Deidra, promote to panelist. Ooh, I just did it. Okay. Woo, Deidra, you here?
Can you hear me?
We got Deidra on the house. All right, now.
Wait, how do I make myself available for the, hold on.
I need to make sure you guys can see me and then I'm in the right page because nobody has responded to me on that yet.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, it says that you have to allow me to start my video.
I do?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, here we go. More. Make host. No. That's so weird. Like, it's, I go over here and it says no, forbid record, rename, put on hold, change role to viewer.
It says you can't start your video because the host has stopped it.
What? More. All right, make host. Let me see. I'm gonna make you a host. See if that works.
There we go.
Yay! Look at us! All right, now.
Oh man, all these difficulties.
Oh, yay! And we're in the page, and people are responding. Yay! Okay, guys, awesome, cool. All right, I'm gonna turn that down.
This is just part of what we have to work with, right?
I know, right? Okay, so sorry about that. I don't know what happened with the Zoom link that you guys were provided before. I could have just sent you guys another one, but then I knew what people would be trying to, you guys understand. So here we go. Deidre's gonna actually kick this off. We are talking today about target market, finding your niche, right? Where do you find people? Well, the awesome thing, guys, is that Beachbody is health and wellness. Beachbody is fitness. Beachbody is nutrition. Beachbody is something that like everybody needs. So it's not like you're trying to like, you know, have people buy your Tupperware or your jewelry or whatever. Like this is really for everyone and anyone because everybody needs health. So that's one really awesome thing about Beachbody. And it's like not a gimmick. So it's not like some get rich type of thing. It's not like you're going to lose weight super fast kind of thing. Everything is super, super healthy. And so for us, that is awesome. So the way this is going to work is Deidre's going to kick it off. Going over target market, she's got some slides for you guys. I don't roll with slides unless I really have to. It's just not the way that I operate, as you guys can see. So I have a document that I will get upload onto for you guys after this, after we go through everything. And I'm going to talk to you about like how do you find the people? Like, how do you get your message out there? So go ahead, Deidra, if you want to take it away. She's a 4-time elite coach. We need 12-star diamond, Deidra. She is a mom of, oh my gosh, I'm just totally screwed this up. Six now? Is it going to be 6?
It will be 6 in December.
Okay, 6. Mom of 6.
5 and 1 on the way.
So she's amazing. So for all of you guys that say that you guys can't do this, she's a mom of 6. She's built a really, really, really incredible business. So go ahead, Deej, take it away, girlfriend.
Hey, can you hear me? Because it keeps saying that I'm unstable.
Yep, I can hear you.
I mean, I am unstable, but my connection, no. Okay. Hey guys, that was like a terrible way to introduce myself. I'm unstable. No. I'm really excited that you guys are able to jump on. And again, we are really sorry about those difficulties because we're like 11 minutes past, but we're going to get going. And like Alyssa said, I'm going to start talking about finding and speaking to your avatar. It's so funny because whenever I first went through training with Beachbody, they were like, find your avatar. I'm like, what's an avatar? So for the people who were like me that had no idea what an avatar is, Alyssa, did you ever have that? Okay. I'm like, what's an avatar? So the definition, I actually looked it up just to show you guys. It is something visual to represent a person in the virtual world of the internet or computers. So what my goal is to help you guys figure out your avatar so you know who your target audience is and know who you're speaking to, because we are not just Beachbody. Like, this is an amazing opportunity that we have. This is an amazing. Are we recording? Can we record on this? Yeah. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to make sure.
Hey,
Where was
so
Yes.
we're live into Facebook on Zoom. So
Right.
what we'll do is we can just download it. So I can just pull the URL from Facebook and upload it to YouTube. But it'll be live in the group so they can all catch it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Good.
Okay, so, a lot of us, we have an amazing job. This is an amazing opportunity. Like Alyssa said, this is health and wellness. This is something that everyone can benefit from. But as we are sharing our journey and, getting others to join our team and join our challenge groups, we are not just Beachbody. That's not all we post about, because if we're only posting about a workout program and holding it in our hands, or Energize that I pretty much drink 24/7, or Shakeology that is an amazing superfood shake that we drink every single day, that's not relatable. And people that you're trying to connect with is not going to connect to that. They want to connect to you, to your personality and, different characteristics and traits about you. So that is my job, is to help you guys find that out about you. Because when I first started, this is sad. When I first started, I was clueless. And if you guys are not aware of this, so Melanie Mitro, she is the founder of the Dream Team. She's the one who started this. That's why we're all here where we are today. But when she first signed me up, I was like, I need to do everything Melanie's doing. I need to mimic what she's doing. And that's not how this is supposed to work, because when you're trying to be someone else, it's not going to connect with the other people, and people are going to sense that. So it's really important to find those qualities and things about you, because whether you think you're boring, whether you think that you're not relatable, I promise you, you are relatable. Someone is going to be inspired by you. Someone is going to be motivated by the things that you're posting, as long as you're adding value and connecting and sharing who you are. So, as a Beachbody coach, our goal is, some people have different goals, and there's not one goal that's wrong or right or that you should have, but some people have a goal to make a part-time income. Some people have a goal to make a full-time income. And for me, I started as a nurse. Alyssa started as a nurse. We were able to replace our full-time income as a nurse and stay home with our kids, and it's been a blessing. But how we did that is building a team. How we build a team is connect with people and show with our posts who we are. So the great thing about building a team, which is our long-term income, it's not that you constantly have to sell something, because we do not like selling things. We're not salespeople. We can pick who we work with. We can pick who we work with on our team. We can pick who we work with as our challengers as well. So hopefully, as you are finding challengers and teammates, you're going to be able to work really well with them. You're going to be able to connect with them, and it makes it enjoyable, and it makes it seem like it's not a job. So I don't want to take away the job piece away, because if you're wanting to make an income, you need to treat it like a job. But this can be so much fun that it doesn't feel like a job. So I can happily say that in the past 4.5 years that I have been coaching, I have grown an amazing team, and there are people like me. And I found these people through doing my own posts, through sharing who I am, showing my personality and my craziness, and just sharing who I am, being unapologetically me. So that's what I want you guys to take home with you today, and just make sure that you think of these qualities about yourself that's good, that you can show to others, that is going to be relatable. So I'm going to take you guys through the steps of finding your avatar and finding that person that is just like you, that you want to attract to be a part of your team. So I don't usually do slides either. I'm not usually a slide person, but the only reason why I'm doing this is because I want you to, I am a visual person, so I want you guys to visually see what I'm doing, what I'm talking about, and how you can create this avatar. I know a lot of my team has made this avatar, their avatar, and they use it as a screenshot or a screensaver on their phone, or a background on their phone, or on your computer, or just keep it somewhere where you can see, like, this is who I'm looking for. This is going to be my dream team. So when I'm sharing with you these things, I'm going to give you examples based on me and who I am and what I post and, you know, what I'm looking for. So hopefully the example that I'm giving you is going to help. So I'm hoping that you guys can see my screen. Can you guys see this? I can't even see anybody, so I have no idea. I'm trying to go on just to see if you guys are good. And it's not showing. There we go. Are you guys good? Yes, perfect. Oh, hold on. Okay, so let's get started. Sorry, that took me a minute. So there are going to be a couple steps here that I want you guys to do. And if you have pen and paper, please make sure you write them down. So step one, and there's 3 different parts to step one. The first one is create your profile. So think about your age, your education, demographic, occupation, relationship status, parental status, or anything else that is going to define who you are. So for example, me, I'm 31 years old. I'm going to look for people that are around my age, because I'm not going to relate to someone in college that doesn't have kids. I'm not going to relate to someone who has grandkids in their 50s or 60s. So I'm looking for people that are my age. With education, I have my bachelor's in nursing. I was an ER nurse for 6 years. So I love connecting with other nurses. We have a lot in common. It's something to talk about. It's relatable. Lives inside the US, outside of the city, married to a military spouse, have kids with a blended family, a total of 5 and 1 on the way. So that'll be 6. I like big families. So that's how we roll. And I connect with people that have big families. So don't look at just what I'm doing. Think about your stuff, like your status and how the people that you're going to connect with here. Step 2, well, part 2 of step 1, share 5 to 10 personality traits. So your personality type, your fears, what do you do for fun, bad habits, struggles, what are you excited about? So for me, just an example, you're going to learn more about personality types, but we do a color code. Mine is a yellow. I like to call myself fun, outgoing, energetic, easygoing. I'm very goal oriented, so I do have a lot of red in me as well. I love a challenge. I'm very caring, and I'm excited about life. And then part 3 of step 1 is share 5 to 10 things that you like to spend your money on. So for me, for instance, I could spend a heck of a lot of money on clothes. I love clothes. Food, I love food. I love tattoos, and I love gift giving. That's my love language, is giving gifts. And my kids, I spend a lot of money on my kids because they are my life. All right, so step 2 is write down the following. There's 2 more things, 2 more parts. There's 5 total. What describes you in your life? Okay, so I want you guys to think about that. And for an example, I'm passionate about my faith. I worked at a really young age. I struggled through school. I love health and fitness. I love helping and serving others. I love to volunteer at work, at church, and I love helping moms and children in need. When you go onto my Facebook page and you just scroll through, you will notice that I talk about This is like the majority of things that I post about, so people can connect and relate with me. And then number 5 is, what are your 5 to 10 life goals? For an example, financial freedom, pay off X amount of debt, be home with my kids, vacation every year with family, mission trips, donate to foundations, date night with my hubby 1 time per week. So that is a little bit of what you want to write down. So step 3 is use Google Images or Pinterest, whatever you prefer, to find your avatar and what it would look like. So these are images, pictures that is someone who looks like you, that you could be like, oh, that kind of looks like me. So for an example, I Pinterested fitness mom comfy clothes, and that's what I found my style. So use keywords in the search bar that is going to describe you to find your avatar. And then how I created my avatar was I went onto a website called PicMonkey to create my profile. A lot of people use PicMonkey. I use that for a lot of my images that have words on it if I'm on my computer. A lot of people also use canva.com, which is also another popular one. Okay, so then I put it together, and this is what it looks like. There's my girl right there. Her name's Brielle. I named her Brielle because I just love that name. So there's Brielle. There's the profile, 31 years young, wife, mom with a passion to adopt, ER nurse, dog mom, personality. I kind of already went over those: outgoing, sporadic, loves a challenge, energetic, driven, goal-oriented. I'm not going to keep naming everything, but that is what you want to do. Upload your image from Google or Pinterest, put it onto PicMonkey, add your 5 lists of traits and pieces of information that describe you. And then once you have this, look at it, start posting like you are you and share all of those great qualities about you, whether you think they're great or not. Post about them, because you're going to find your dream team there. That's where you're going to find your lifers. And I say your lifers are your people who are going to be there with you through thick and thin. They are going to be your rock star coaches. So I hope that this helped. I don't even know how much time I spent, so I'm going to stop sharing.
Deidra, can you?
Yes.
Since I made you host, you have to make me host now so that I can do my video.
All right.
Ooh, yeah.
There you are. All right.
All right, guys. So as you guys can see, like, this is pretty much me. I was at the beach most of the morning, and I literally came in here, and this is like the kind of lifestyle that I want to live. Like, I want to live like that flip-flop lifestyle. So for those of you guys that follow me, you will see that this is really who I am. So go and take a look at like both of our pages kind of after we go through this, and you can kind of see, like, you're going to see our brands are different. Like, we are moms, we are nurses, we have servant caring hearts, and we are go-getters. And then beyond that, like, we just are different. Like, she likes military, she's got 6 kids. She's got pretty makeup on and looks so beautiful right now. And I literally have like makeup on that, I don't know, didn't come off appropriately. And I'm just kind of like a more of a free spirit, and that's just who I am. So I think the number one thing, you guys, is like, just own like who you are, which is like sometimes really hard, right? And I think sometimes we look around at other people, and we've been looking around at other people for too long, that when you go through this, and I'll be uploading, like I said, some documents for you, but when you go through this, put your like own blinders on and think about, like, what are you super, super passionate about? Like Deidra was saying, what are some things that like you can't stand? Like, what do you stand for? And then all of the posts and all the things that you guys are going to do are going to run through that filter. So if they don't match military wife, if they don't match that you're talking about kids, if they don't match that you're a servant leader, if you don't match, like Deidra likes to do like really awesome different kind of like videos that, like, with her course, she's got this amazing like core strength, and she does like a lot of like partner workouts and stuff like that with her husband. Like, if that's not you, like, if I asked Scott to get on the floor with me and start doing like couple workouts and film on Facebook, like, first of all, he'd be like, what the heck are you talking about? And second of all, my audience would be like, wow, there's Scott. Like, Scott's on social media. Like, he's never on social media. So I'm saying, like, you're going to see other coaches doing other things, but if it's not you, you need to really be authentic. Okay. So how do you find people? Well, like, you ask us, like, we're in the United States, we're all over the place. So it doesn't matter where you're located, which I think is so awesome. So I know that you guys are in the UK, but you guys can also have US coaches on your team. You guys can also have Canada coaches on your team. So you don't have to limit yourself to just the UK. That is the power of social media. That's what makes this so great. And I have a team like all over the place. There's people that build teams locally, and there's people that build teams kind of like nationwide, international. And just the way that I built my business, it just happened to be that I don't have that big of a local team. So there's different ways that you guys can build your business, and the social media is the most awesome thing that you guys can possibly do to get involved. So expanding your network. What exactly does that mean? Okay, the term expanding your network refers to the process of using shared interests to identify, find, and connect with more and more people every day. So what I kind of want you to look at is like, what is your message? Like, what do you want to get across to people? If you follow me, I am really big on self-love. I'm really big on personal development. I'm really big on like facing your fears, living a dream like that you dream about, like a life of freedom. That is what I will be posting about often. And that's my message. Like, I think that people should do what they love, you know, and get compensated for it, because that is what, I mean, you should do something that you love. Like, we have such a small life, right? And it's like, man, like so many people have these jobs that they just can't stand. And so I like to show people that, look, like if I could do this, girl, like you can do this too. So that's what I like to talk about, and that's what my message is, and that's what I share, and that's why social media is so brilliant, because I can get other people out with my message. Okay. As far as like social media goes, I'm going to also share with you guys kind of like a do's and don'ts and a little basics of social media, because we are going to get in more on social media as we kind of get into this training. I know that Val talked about social media as well. I've kind of got a do and don'ts cheat sheets about that. So I'm not going to go all into like the basics of social media, because that has already kind of been covered, and I have like a little sheet for you guys on that. Okay. So that's a whole nother like topic that I'm not going to get into right now, but there's a couple different ways, and like these are like the three main principles to expanding your network. Number one is connecting with people. Obviously, you guys, there's so many people that have so many different businesses, and I don't know about you guys, but like I hate getting like that spam like in my inbox with people that haven't connected with me, people that just reach out to me and they like start trying to sell me stuff. Like I just don't feel comfortable, and I've always been one of those people that's kind of like shied away like from the salesman, like walked around like the other side of the store, so they like leave me alone. It's just the way that I am. So you have to connect with people, and the way that you do that obviously is by using social media, but it's more beyond just you posting, right? Social media is about you being social with other people. So it's not so much about you, what you give, or what you get out of this. It's really about like what you give. So giving more to other people, liking, commenting on people's posts, super, super important. If you want other people to engage with you, then you have to engage with them. Okay. And I'll go into like social media as far as like Facebook and Instagram, and kind of break down like how you do that there. But remember that social media is social. So you have to give to get. If you want likes and comments on your posts, you have to give likes and comments on your posts, right? Building relationships, like behind the scenes with people, like real, authentic relationships is what it takes to be in this business. And that's why I say like we're nurses. Like, we're nurses, and Mel's a teacher, and we have Val. There's so many other, like most of us, like we're not in sales. It's just that we have good communication skills, and we really care about the people that we're talking to. So if you have good communication skills, if you really care for the people that you're talking to, and you want the best interest for them, that's going to be felt. So it's not about your sales techniques. It's just about building genuine relationships. Okay. All right. You are your business, you guys, and you guys are your brand. So I know that a lot of times you guys see these different companies out there, and they're like, you know, like I said, like you're selling the jewelry, for example, or you're selling the lipstick maybe, right? But this is different because this is a lifestyle business. So like Deidra said, like you are going to be your brand. And I first started, I was working as a nurse, and I created a pretty big brand called A Fit Nurse. And I have tons of healthcare people on my team. Because of that, I never thought that I was going to retire from nursing, obviously. And so as you go along, like your brand is going to evolve with you, right? So when I first started, like you're not going to probably see like the beach and the lifestyle and the stuff that I do now, because as I've evolved, so has my business. Okay. And this is what I feel is so great, because you have this platform where you're yourself and you brand yourself, and you can transition that into anything that you want to do, and people are going to fall in love with you and what you do and your real and your authenticity. So branding yourself is really, really key. That's the key to attraction marketing and being real. Like, people don't want to see perfect. I mean, people don't want to see that you're like the best athlete and you do 20 push-ups and you don't struggle and everything is perfect and edited and blah, 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 blah. Like, that relates to absolutely nobody. And this is where I will say that personal development is going to be the most important thing that you do on your journey. And I'm going to say it now. If you don't start doing personal development, you're never going to be able to share the real, raw, authentic you. Okay? Now, I'm going to kind of explain this a second. I am somebody that I was married. You guys will laugh, okay? But I was married for 6 weeks. All right, I had an annulment within a 6 weeks period. I struggled with anorexia. I struggled with bulimia. My parents were divorced. I mean, I can't even think. Like, there's so many things that I've been through in my life. But can I say this? When I was a new coach, there is no way that I'd be posting and sharing on social media about my binge eating and my throwing up in the toilet and like all of the things that I have gone through in my life. It just would not have happened without me doing personal development. And so you're going to see, like, little by little, the more personal development you do, the more that you are going to get into your own authentic self. And that is where people are really going to really relate to you. So sometimes it takes a little bit of time. Some people come into their business and they're like just ready. Some people need to do some personal work to be able to use that mess that you've gone through as your message. Okay. So super important. Do not, I repeat, do not leave out the personal development piece. That is so, so, so important to this entire process of building your business, because people do business with people that they relate to. So if you are superficial, if you're not showing yourself, if you're not talking about your authentic journey, if you're not willing to kind of get a little bit vulnerable, it's going to be harder for people to connect with you. So start there with the personal development piece and just understand that as you go along, your brand's going to evolve. Like, Deidra did not have 6 kids when she started. Deidra had 2 kids when she started and was starting her transformation after her second baby. So she relates to different people now than she did then, and vice versa with myself. All right, so the third thing here, let me get my notes, is beat to the drum, okay? Consistency. I want you guys right now to promise yourselves, this is for you, that you will commit to at least a year of your Beachbody business. You have to understand that it is a business. Like, this is a real business that pays really freaking well and creates a life that you can only imagine if you are consistent. It's not the big stuff. It's doing your workout. It's sharing on social media. It's showing up day in and day out. And it is that compound effect, that book that you guys are all reading right now, that adds up over time. And what I like to tell my new coaches is, and this is kind of like my little analogy, I guess I'll give you guys. So this is like, right, your first post on social media. Okay. Second post on social media. I'll show you. Third, fourth. Okay, I don't have any more, but you guys can kind of get my idea. So look at that, like, we're stacking, right? So imagine, like, 4.5 years later, we've been posting on social media. These are your golden nuggets. Now, I have over 4.5 years of posting and sharing, doing YouTube videos, blog posts, day after day after day, posting on social media. I have thousands and thousands of golden nuggets just like this, all out on the internet, and now people can find me. That is the power, you guys, of attraction marketing. But it starts with one stack on top of one stack on top of one stack of doing a YouTube video, right? Doing a post on social media, doing a post on Instagram. It's that small stuff that's going to really, really grow your business. So it is consistency. Also, consistency is going to also create that trust. Okay, I can't say that enough. How many people probably right now that are like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, I'm a UK Beachbody coach, and your friends might be sitting there going, you're crazy, that's gonna fail, blah, 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 blah. Like, we have all heard it. And I'm telling you, they are gonna watch you and wait for you to fail. Just telling you, that's what they're going to do. So what they're going to do is they're going to watch you and they're going to see, like, is she really serious? Is she really going to go anywhere with this? Do the products really, really work? And then they're going to watch you and they're going to sit there and they are going to watch you. And I promise you this, if you stay consistent, those same people are going to reach out to you and go, oh, okay, wow, like, you look really good. Tell me a little bit more about that program. Oh, I have a wedding that I need to get ready for. I need to drop 15 pounds. Girl, tell me what you're doing. Maybe somebody runs into financial difficulties and they need to make an extra $500 a month. hey, I see that you're making money with Beachbody at home, helping other people. Tell me more about it. That comes to you. Random people reaching out to you out of the blue will come to you when you just stay consistent in your message. Okay. So consistency is so important. Okay. So getting started for you guys. Everybody, first of all, is going to probably have a warm market. Like Deidra and I, we had maybe 100 friends on Facebook. Like, we didn't really have much. It's not like we were working with anything probably bigger. I bet some of you guys have more than we do. I did not have an Instagram at that time. I did not have a Facebook like page. I had my Facebook page that I used really just to scroll the timeline and, like, I don't know, look at other people's stuff all the time. Like, I was a creeper. I wasn't a poster. I just creeped on social media. So I didn't have a following. So your more market is going to be those people that you know, like, and trust right now. And you guys know that in the there's a memory jogger that we can provide for you guys that lists, like, who is your, you know, like, who is your dentist? Who is your nail technician? Like, who does your hair? Who's people that you went to school with? People in your old neighborhoods, people in some clubs, maybe some sports organizations, and you can help create a list. That is going to be your warm market individual, or your warm market group that you guys can start with. And I always tell my new coaches, like, create a list of 100 people. I want 100 people on that list before we get started. And if you use the memory jogger, guys, we all know 100 people, believe it or not. You are going to know way more than 100 people, but you got to start working from a list. So step one is going to be for you guys to make a list of your warm market, and I will provide a memory jogger in here for you guys to kind of help you jog that. Okay. So start there. The second thing to do is to start thinking about, like, your interests, right? So Deidra talked about, like, who she was. An example I could say for Deidra is maybe like a new moms group. Maybe there's a pregnancy expecting group that she could look in. So go on Facebook, search groups, and look for interest groups. Now, do not look for fitness interest groups, okay? I want you to look for outside of fitness. Everything outside of fitness. Maybe you're really big into nutrition. Maybe you're a vegan, okay? Maybe you're a vegan, and I would say that would be the closest way that I would go as far as interest groups going, fitness related. Everything I would say go, like, if you're a nurse, look for a nursing group. I know that we've got some girls in here that play field hockey, get involved in some field hockey groups. Maybe you're a rugby. Maybe you, like I said, are a toddler mom. There are tons of toddler groups. Maybe you like to craft. Maybe you like to garden. Start looking for those kind of groups that you're interested in, and you're getting involved in these groups because it interests you. Okay, nothing more than that. Like, it interests you, and you know that you are going to find people in that group of things that interest you. Okay. The other thing that you guys can do is to you can also use, like, Facebook hashtags. You can look at Facebook hashtags for different things. I like to look at some of my favorite, like, clothing companies that I like, and I like to look at the comments of there and see what kind of people are there. And this is, I guess, what I would say is to actively look for people. The number one way that I would say that I like to find new people right now is Instagram. Like, Instagram is my jam. I love it. I like to search hashtags for things that I love. So, for example, like, I like to look for, like, spiritual gangster. I like to look at yoga stuff or girls that use yoga. I like to look at different travel destinations because I like to travel. I like to look at beach pictures, so I'll follow people with beach stuff. Nurses, so, like, my Fit Nurse was my brand, so I'll still look for in the Fit Nurse category. But that is the easiest way for you to be able to expand your market, because that is what Instagram is for. Instagram is not one of those weird platforms that if you're sending friend requests to friends or sending friend requests to people within groups that might feel a little bit weird. Instagram is designed for you to meet other people. And I'll talk about Instagram here in a second, but I like to use Instagram the most for that. Okay, and I'll probably use a memory jogger. Okay. All right, so here's a couple steps. So I'm going to have you guys on, I'll upload this for you, but I want you guys to think about quickly, like, what are some of your 5 top interests, okay? What are your 5 top descriptors? What are your 5 top core values? And then I want you to kind of think of, like, demographics, like Deidra was talking about, your interests, hobbies, your occupation, your personality type, words that would describe you, and words that would describe the people that you are looking for. And to start kind of there. So one thing that you guys can do is, for example, say that you wanted to have, like, 5 words, like dog, donut, let's see, dog, what's another one? Dog, donut, skinny to fit, mom of 2, gymnast. I don't know. We'll just say those 5 things, okay? So on your profile, like you should list like your 5 things of who you are, and then start posting about those 5 things or those 6 things, whatever it is. But everything that you're going to be posting is going to go through that filter, because this is what's going to set you apart, right? If there is, you know, they said 400,000 coaches, I think that there's probably like 20,000 that maybe work the business. But if there's 400,000 people, like, why are they going to buy from you or join your team versus just signing up on Beachbody, right? And buying Beachbody's products. And it's because of you. So this part is really important, because you have to know, you know, what is it that you like, and make sure that when you start to post that, if, for example, you would never see me, and gosh, I know that you guys are going to hate me on this, but like, I don't like cats, okay? I just don't like cats. Like, they kind of freak me out. They're a little bit too independent. I like the dog that's a little bit more dependent on me. I don't like cats, okay? So if I started posting cat pictures on my walls, like, people would be like, why is she posting cat pictures? Like, it just doesn't go with my brand at all. Now that we have some coaches on our team, in fact, we have some coaches here on the lead panel, that cats are part of their brand. Like, their cat is part of their brand. And that's okay. But if I started doing that, like, I would be like, whoa, what is wrong with her? It's like Nike starting to post, like, I don't know, like about like toothbrushes or something. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, people would be like, what is up with Nike? And you probably would lose some credibility. So understanding what your interests are, what your passions are, and consistently posting about those things with intermixing fitness is going to give you guys the best results. Okay, Instagram. I'm going to not go all of this because I'm going to upload this for you guys. So let's just quickly talk about the difference between Instagram and Facebook. I feel like those are the 2 easiest platforms for new coaches to get started on. So those are the those are the 2 platforms that I'm recommending to you. So if you don't have a Facebook, which you do because you're already on here, but if you don't have an Instagram, you guys can get an Instagram started as well. Okay, because that's where you guys are going to get. That's where I'd say most coaches are growing their organizations. Some like to blog, some like to do YouTube videos, some like to use Snapchat, some like to use Pinterest, but I will say Facebook and Instagram are probably going to be your big ones. And I will just upload, I'm gonna actually just kind of upload this for you guys because I want you guys to be able to read through the information without me taking up your time. But I think the important thing about this is to understand that there's literally people everywhere. Like, there's people everywhere. And if you look here, like in America, and I know that in the UK, you guys have an obesity epidemic too, not as bad here. But if you look around, like, there's so many people that just need our help, right? And so it's up to us to be that lighthouse. And that's what attraction marketing is. Like, I would rather build a business where I'm attracting people to me and putting like I said, throwing all my golden nuggets out there on a daily basis and have people find me, and versus going and having to like search for people all the time. But as a new coach, it's something that you're going to have to do. You're going to have to get used to creating some good content and getting used to, you know, searching for people and adding people into your market. It's just kind of the way that, you know, we get started on this. And like I said, Instagram is a great way to do that. And then also you guys will see it when we start getting into like page training. Like page training is a great way to do that as well. So what I want you guys to do, and kind of like a little call to action for you guys, is this. I want you guys to think about, number one, like Deidra was saying, who are you? Like, what are your passions? What are your purposes? Write down kind of who you are on a piece of paper, what some of your core values are, and then make sure that you're really authentic and that you're really sharing those things over and over and over again. The second thing that I want you guys to do is to think about 5 or 6 things that define who you are. So I love my family. I'm very big into personal development. I'm very big into spirituality. I love to travel. I'm all about like the freedom lifestyle. And I don't know, like, I really believe that like love is a religion. Like, that's just kind of who I am. I'm a high vibe individual. I'm an empath. I can feel people's vibes. So I'm a little weird. I'm a little out there, but it's just who I am, right? So that's me. And that's what I'm going to share on social media. And you guys, like, people are going to like you or they're not. And it's okay. The people that don't like you, they're just not your tribe. And so when you're not yourself, you know, then I can start attracting people like me, and they get into my team and they're like, dude, this chick is weird, right? So be authentic as yourself on social media, and you're going to attract the right people into your business. And like Teacher said, that's what makes it so fun. Like, I work with a team of healthcare professionals and a team of like high vibe individuals because I put my own self out there. So kind of run yourself kind of through, think about 5 to 6 interests that you could start to post on about social media and use that as your filter. And then start to kind of look at different hashtags, start to look at different Facebook interest groups. We will get like so much more into this as we go into social media training and Facebook and Instagram and all that good stuff. So don't worry, you're going to get so much social media training. But when it comes to target market and figuring that out, you got to know who you are first. Okay. And sometimes that's hard. Like, I mean, I was like, I don't know who the hell I am. Like, I'm a mom and I'm a nurse and that's it. And so I had to sit there, and it really stumped me for a while. I'll be really honest. I didn't know who I was. Like, I just didn't know who I was. I had lost myself in motherhood, that I just didn't know who I was, and I didn't have my own individual personality anymore. So it might take you guys a little bit to try to figure that out, who you guys are again. But it's going to come from your passions. It's going to come from the things that you guys don't like. And the number one thing, like I said, it's all just going to be from you being 100% authentic, and to understand that you're going to have people that don't like you. You're going to have people that love you, and it's okay. It's okay. It's great. It's awesome. Like, you want people not to like you. The more people that don't like you means that you are being more vibrant with your message. Let me tell you, for real, when you get successful, the haters come out to play. And that means that you're doing something right. They're actually your biggest fans. That's what I tell myself anyways. Or they wouldn't be bothering me so much on social media, right? So, hey, they're going to give me their time and effort. They must like me. Anyways, so that is kind of those tips. I will upload this document here for you guys. You guys can take a look at that and have some great training to go on, kind of getting started on Facebook, a great avatar training for you guys. So spend this week thinking about your avatar, thinking about your passions, thinking about the things that you guys don't like. And then do me a favor and go take a look at our pages. Go take a look at Deidra's page and go take a look at my page and see if our brand kind of matches like what we were telling you guys about, like our target market. Give us a run through. Like, does it? Be critical of our pages. And if it doesn't match, then let us know. All right. I hope that you guys have a good day. Sorry so much for the inconvenience of everything earlier. And I can't wait to see you guys next week. It's going to be so fun. All right. Dee, do you have anything else to say, girl?
Nope. I think I'm good. That was awesome. Thanks, Alyssa.
Oh, thanks, Deidra.
Hey, can't wait to see everyone next week. This is going to be fun.
Yay. All right. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Oh, and listen, this is my sign a lot. This is what I do. I'm not flipping people off. It means peace.
All right. It's a one way though, right?
I don't know.
Wait, are you okay doing it?
No. All right. All right.
Bye, guys.
My family's going to tell me I got to get back to the beach. I told them 4 to 5 minutes. So I hope this helps you guys. Have a good one. Bye.
See ya.